Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a really fun project that we're going to do. We are going to be going over how to make floating Christmas ornaments. This is such a cool project to me. I love the way it looks when you do the floating Christmas ornament. So I'm going to be doing the tutorial on how to create a floating Christmas ornament, but I'm also going to take it a step further and I'm going to go over how to make it light up as well, because as you can see I have a light in here. So if you are new to my channel, please be sure to hit that red subscribe button down below, and let's go ahead and jump right into how to make this. So first off, with our supplies that we're going to need to create our floating Christmas ornament, you're going to need the ornament. This particular one is a 4-inch Christmas ornament that I got from Michael's. Now, you're also going to need the vinyl to make the design on the paper inside. And you're also going to need fake snow. If you want fake snow, if you don't, you can skip that part. And you're going to need, what I used is called graphics acetate paper. So I will show you this here. This is what I used to create the floating illusion, to make it look as if it's not really there. But that's what I put the design on. So this I ordered on Amazon. But just to give you an idea of what I'm working with on that. And then the only other thing you're going to need is, if you choose to have your floating Christmas ornament light up, like I did with mine, I'm sorry about the glare, you are going to need a small light. This I ordered again on Amazon. This was just LED party lights, and what this does is it's going to, once you pull this out, I can turn it, twist it, turn it on, and that'll be my light that lights up my Christmas ornament. So you're going to also need a little bit of hot glue if you do choose to use the light, but those are going to be the objects that you need to be able to create your floating Christmas ornament. So let's go ahead and jump into Design Space now that we have everything we need, and we will go ahead and start with designing the template for our ornament. Okay, so the graphics acetate paper is going to be what we use to create the circle out of, and then we're going to apply the vinyl to that graphics acetate paper. So you're going to jump into Design Space, and then what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and make a circle, and then I grab a square and I unlock it, and I kind of configure it to be a rectangle. Now my dimensions for these two, and again I'm working with a 4-inch Christmas ornament, the circle comes to about 3.667 in Design Space, and my little rectangle is about 0.4 inches high by 0.9 inches wide. Once I have that, I'm going to get that so you can see, I will bring this down just a little bit like so, and then I will select both of these and I will hit weld. When I do this, this is my template now. So I will go ahead and cut this out, and from here, that will become what I use to place inside my Christmas ornament. So I'm going to only need one, so I'm going to delete this one. But I'm going to go ahead and walk you through the cut steps, because it is a little bit different because we're working with a material that we don't always necessarily cut in Cricut. What we're going to do is we are going to turn our Cricut dial to custom settings. You will notice that you can come over here and you will see browse all materials. Mine has graphics up here. That is not normal. I had to add that on there. As you can see, I start it so that it comes up all the time when I hit custom. However, to get like that and to get it on yours, you're going to want to hit browse all materials to cut your acetate paper. So what you're going to do from here is you're going to go to material settings, and then from material settings you can come down here at the very bottom. It's going to give you an option to add new material. When you do that, go ahead and click on that. It's going to let you name your material, which you want to do, and then it's also going to let you choose the cancel that for now so you can see. It's going to let you choose the pressure, as well as if you want it to cut through more than once. So in this case, let me bring you up to the graphics paper here. Okay, so the cut pressure that I have it on, and I have an Air 2, is 152. I have multi-cut set to off, and I'm using the fine point blade. So if that is something that you want to do, you go ahead and set it as a regular setting, and that way when you go to cut, when you hit custom materials, you will have it here. So that is what you want to select because that is going to allow your graphics acetate paper to cut just so that you don't have any cut too strong or too weak. So you can see that this is what I cut out. When you are cutting it out, be very careful. It's a very sensitive material to work with. As you can see, I lost a little corner of mine here as I was separating it from the other sheet of acetate. So just be careful with that. Where mine is at, that's not going to make a difference. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this. But if you cut a piece of your actual circle out accidentally, it might. So just be aware of that. Be cautious as you're working with this material as it's sensitive. But now that we have our circle and our template cut out, you want to go ahead and cut out whatever vinyl design that you want to place on this. So I'm going to go ahead and cut mine out, and then I will be right back to show you how we can go ahead and go from there. So here is my completed design that I'm going to apply. So I'm going to, as you can see, I put transfer tape over it, and I'm going to go ahead and just peel that off like so. Okay, so just applying that design right into the middle of the circle. Here we go. Now take the transfer tape, and you want to be very, very gentle because as I mentioned earlier, it is a sensitive material to work with. So as you can see, I'm just going to slowly and gently peel this off. And that way, by doing it slowly, I can catch any pieces that don't stick properly and just kind of go back over them if I need to. And there we have it. Now we have our design onto our acetate paper. So the next step is going to be to, let's go ahead and take the lid off our Christmas ornament so that it is ready to go. But I'm going to take my design on the circle and I'm going to roll it like so. Okay. And once I do that, I am going to place it in here, being sure to grab onto that little top piece, that square, so that I can maneuver it. Okay, so now that we have our floating Christmas ornament with our fake snow complete, you can either stop here and be totally done, or what you can do is if you want to take it a step further, you can add these lights. Like I mentioned, I got them from Amazon. Once you engage them and pull them out, pull out the little plastic tab, they will turn on. These particular lights screw or just turn on and off. So if you wanted to make your Christmas ornament light up and turn on and off, you would have to lift this lid out every time and then turn the light on and off. So that may or may not factor into your decision if you want to add the lights, but I did want to mention that. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and leave the light on. I'm going to take the lid that I took off my Christmas ornament, and I am going to grab my hot glue gun. And I'm going to, right in the center, I'm going to add some glue. And be generous with it because, again, you are holding on a light. So you want to make sure that it is able to do so. And I'm just pressing this down to make sure that it is nice and in there. And I'm going to take my glue gun again, and I'm going to go to the side of it, and I'm just going to add a little bit extra glue. And that's going to make it a little bit more secure. Okay. Now that it's dried, we are going to take the ornament lid, and we are just going to place it inside, like so. And here we have it. This is our finished product, our floating Christmas ornament that is also lit up. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Any questions, drop them down below in the comments and I'm happy to help. And again, if you're new, please be sure to subscribe because we do things like this weekly. And thank you guys so much for watching.